Hey guys, I'm going to give you some ammunition here to prove to you that you don't owe income taxes. And it's right in the Constitution anyway, but the Internal Revenue Code, which is Title 26, first of all, it has never been enacted into law. It's only a regulation. If you look up the U.S. codes, there's an asterisk at the bottom, and that asterisk next to it, it says these laws have been enacted into law. These codes have been enacted into law. There is no asterisk next to the Title 26. It's never been enacted. Now, if you pay them, you give them jurisdiction, but they don't have it until you sign one of their forms without reserving your rights by writing over or below your name UCC 1-308 without prejudice, and also UD for under duress or NA for non-assumpsit after your signature. I prefer to do my autograph in correct communication, parsing, syntax, grammar, but either way, you can do it either way. You're reserving your rights. So check this out. There was a judge back in the Jimmy Carter era named Judge Beers. He called up Jimmy Carter and said that the judges around the country need a raise because they're not making enough money. It's not keeping up with inflation or whatever it may be. Jimmy Carter gave him a hard no. And so what this Judge Beers did was file the suit. He filed it against I.R. Gore of the IRS. And the case is called Evans versus Gore. You can find it at 253 U.S. 245. And what he stated was that the IRS was diminishing his compensation. Now, if you look up this is the Constitution, Article 3, Section 1. The judicial power of the United States shall be vested in one Supreme Court, and in such inferior courts as the Congress may from time to time ordain and establish. The judges, both of the Supreme and inferior courts, shall hold their offices during good behavior, right? As long as they're doing what's right. And shall, at stated times, receive for their services a compensation which shall not be diminished during their continuance in office. So this guy is saying that they did diminish his compensation by taxing him, right? And so what he stated to the judge in the case was that no diminishment is specified, so all diminishment is forbidden. So I am constitutionally immune from their income tax. Well, guess what? The judge said that's a great argument, and you are correct. You are immune from income taxes. So, secondly, even if you didn't want to use that argument, you could certainly use another argument. And this is in Article 1, Section 9, Paragraph 4 of the Constitution, your Constitution. No capitation or other direct tax shall be laid unless in proportion to the census or enumeration herein before directed to be taken. Is there a different tax rate from Maine to California to other states? There isn't. There's no apportionment going on. It's unconstitutional. So he was correct in two ways. In two ways, he was correct. And so you have to realize that the stuff that I'm talking about is real. Okay? I mean, the Supreme Court decided in Evans versus Gore in favor of Judge Bierce, because the 16th Amendment did not create any new taxing power whatsoever, he was immune. The Supreme Court said right there, the 16th Amendment created no new taxing power whatsoever. Yet everybody bows down to Title 26 and the 16th Amendment. Because they don't know any better, right? So that's just a little quick thing for you there. And you know, they might, you know, if you actually do go try to fight this, you know, you're going to have to do some research. You know, I'm telling you, it's worth it, okay? Because they might say, well, in the Internal Revenue Code at 61A, it lists sources for, it says that it's an income. No, it lists sources for which income could be derived. It doesn't say it necessarily is. As a matter of fact, to be taxed on something, you have to realize a profit. If someone's paying you a salary or even a commission, whatever that structure is, and they pay you what you both agreed upon, have you made any profit? No. Only compensation has happened. No one has made a profit. It is your property of labor and their consideration for your labor. It's an equal balance, scales of justice, if you will. So you have to understand, an income is a realized profit where you get more than you bargained for. And you have to be, it has to be with corporate property, or you have to be a corporation, or you have to be an officer of the government in the District of Columbia. That's how it reads. I'm not making this up. We have a right to be free from a direct tax on our property as well. And I'll go into that on another one, but if you look up 6331A of the code, it says that the only people that the Treasury Department can levy a tax against are officers of the government in the District of Columbia or a corporation. That's it. That's it. A corporate person, your 14th Amendment citizen. That's where Erie Railroad versus Tompkins created this duality of citizenship. One of your names is under the common law. The other one is presumed under admiralty law. If you sign contracts, enter contracts that are maritime contracts, you have given jurisdiction unless you've reserved your rights with UCC 1-308. You have to make a valid reservation of rights. If you do not do so in a timely basis, you lose the right to do so. It's just how it is. So yeah, you know, I hope that helps. You know, again, my videos suck, so I'm all over the place. But I got to tell you right now, this isn't make-believe stuff here, okay? And you know, they have to prove jurisdiction. And you can check this out at McNutt versus GM Acceptance Corporation at 56 Supreme Court 502, where they ruled jurisdiction may never be assumed but must be substantively proven by the plaintiff or claimant, or the plaintiff claimant. Period. That's the Supreme Court decision. Withstanding. Never been overturned. So, you know, this one here is the acceptance possible immunity amendment didn't create any new taxing laws. Yes, okay, so I'll probably edit this out because what the fuck was that, right? All right, that's all I got. I'll be back with the UCC soon here. I'm gonna get like 4 or 5 views. I mean, nobody cares, but whatever. I do this for me as much as for you, I guess. Appreciate y'all though. You know, do this research. Ask me questions. I'm so much better at answering questions than I am at doing presentations on this knowledge and these concepts and this technology. But this technology was written into the Constitution for you, for me. And if you don't use it, then you're choosing your victimization. You're choosing it. You're choosing to not pay attention to this and just get on with your normal life. And that's what you choose, and that's what you choose. It's your choice. But I don't think it's the correct choice. And if you learned what I have learned, you would feel the same way. All right, I'll see you soon. Keep doing your research. Ask me questions. Take care.